but I would replace Greg with Pamela Anderson. Don't panic! It's time for Two Cousins Drinking.
Today we're Two Cousins drinking Hoppy Ending Pale Ale from Palo Alto Brewing Company.
That we are, Gregory. That we are. Have mine right there.
Hey, it's like we planned this.
We're slowly figuring this out.
Hazy, little hazy.
Light copper.
Yep.
Shall we smell?
Fruity.
Yes. I think what you described in another episode as the brewery.
A little yeasty. Not very much, though.
That's what I'm getting on the nose at the moment. Perhaps it'll open up as it warms in my sweaty hand. Are we going to drink this?
I think so.
Cheers.
I would hate to waste it.
There's grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a juicy grapefruity way like we've had on other IPAs. That's got a sharp, bitter thingamabob going there.
The sharp bitter comes way at the end, though.
We are Two Cousins Drinking. You are Greg.
And you are JP.
Correct. We're here to drink beer and tell you how good it is. And to make sure we give you a proper, thorough response, we drink it 3 times to see if it stands up to our rigorous testing methodology. Greg, the brewer calls this a traditional West Coast style pale ale. Would you concur?
Yes, it is bitter. It's a little bit hoppier than most pale ales, I would say. But
Is it giving you a hoppy ending in your mouth? You've got the robe and the towel. You ready for a hoppy ending?
I'm ready for a hoppy ending. I'm ready for our 42nd episode. Let's cheers that.
Cheers. Pondering this flavor profile, it's just this dry grapefruit I keep getting. I had to really research this. Palo Alto Brewing is owned by Qasim Syed. So he worked at a pub. Eventually he bought it and owned it. Then he started brewing beer and selling it there. And the beer took off, and he didn't want that pub. It had its own personality. He didn't want it to become the Palo Alto Brewing tasting room. So he opened up another place, specifically to highlight his beers. And I believe that other place is the Firehouse Grill. Halfway through the first beer, I want to go visit them. Greg, I bet you don't know what the ABV is on this Hoppy Ending Pale Ale.
5.5?
Bravo. If you go to their website, even they don't put this.
No.
I was trying to find information. They don't have this listed on their website. And then wait a minute, it just says pale ale. I think it just said pale. It was just that.
Some other pale ales I've had, the lingering bitterness hits much sooner and much more bitter. This is a smoother lingering bitterness.
That bitterness is what makes me take another sip.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to, and it just keeps going. It's a trick.
Ooh.
That was a dark and foreboding belch. What do you think, Greg? What are your numbers? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling I'm enjoying it at 75, and I want another 70.
Well, I'll say I'm enjoying it at 75, but I want another one in 80.
Okay. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
So sad it had to come to this. Beer number 2.
Oh.
Hoppy Ending Pale Ale.
Tastes a little fruitier to me.
I was going to say the bitterness isn't hitting me as hard. My tongue is acclimating to the bitterness. Let's discuss the marketing of Hoppy Ending Pale Ale. And how do you feel about the name and...
It made me giggle like a 12-year-old boy. It is aimed directly at a very limited audience.
It is a little over the top of risque. The problem is where her hand is on the hop guy and the little creepy smile on his face.
I'm not sure how you bought this.
I just saw Hoppy and Palo Alto, and I was like, oh, perfect. Let's take it.
So you saw Palo Alto and Hoppy, and you saw nothing in between.
I grabbed it. All by myself. Don't want to drink all by myself anymore.
We had the
None.
session.
Have we had any of the... Have we had any of the...
I'm tasting more malt. It's tasting maltier to me. Like malt, but maltier.
I agree. You do well. That would make it a more. I see. So then I agree with what they said. It is a balance of the malt and the hops.
Where you kind of get one when it's cold, and then you kind of get another as you go on.
Yeah.
Give me your numbers.
I would say after you open my mind, I'm enjoying it in 80 and want another one in 85.
I'm enjoying it 75. I want another one in 80. I'd far rather be happy than right.
I will gladly leave, sir, after you give me a third hoppy ending. Greg, it's the beer you fear. Beer number 3. Hoppy Ending Pale Ale from Palo Alto Brewing. I get more balance now. I still get a little bit of bitterness, but the maltiness does come through more.
So how much of this could you and would you drink in one sitting?
Really, 3 seems to be I would say is the magic number, and you probably could go a couple more.
What movie is this beer?
Harold and Maude.
No. What Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy character would you drink this with?
Arthur Dent.
I would probably drink it with Ford. Would you fight Don Knotts to acquire this?
But I'm going to say no. I wouldn't fight Don Knotts for this.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I have been incarcerated, and you must replace me with a celebrity, living, dead, or fictional. What beer would you drink this with, celebrity, living, dead, or fictional? I think that was...
What would I celebrity with?
Yes.
I would replace you with Roger Ebert.
If I had to replace Greg for this beer with a celebrity, living, dead, or fictional, I'm not going to explain my answer, but I would replace Greg with Pamela Anderson.
Oh, I was about to say that! Ah! You've had 3 of these. What do you want to do?
Ooh, I want to go for a hike up a mountain.
Wow.
Not a strenuous mountain climbing, but a hike.
Look really hard at that label. Look, just absorb it. What ride at Disneyland is this beer?
It's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Again. Will I buy it?
Will you buy this?
I won't, just because of the label.
Oh, just because of you can't bring it in your home?
Basically, I would be embarrassed to purchase it. I would be embarrassed to have it in my home. And I've had better pale ales.
If you went to the brewery, would you have a glass of it?
Yes. Do you know where your towel is?
It's right there. I have 2 towels ready to go. I'm enjoying it more. I'm enjoying this at 85, and I'd have another in 85. I'm still enjoying it. You?
I'm enjoying it in 80. I want another 85.
I would recommend people to search out Palo Alto Brewing at least for after this beer.
Yeah?
Maybe we'll do this again sometime.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.